Kelsey Pribilski, a barbecue enthusiast and native Texan. I'm crisscrossing the state in search of local flavors and secret menu items. With the help of some renowned chefs and prominent pitmasters, there's no telling what we might find. I'm here in the Texas Hill Country, a region known for its stunning landscapes and delicious wine. These rolling hills are dotted with small, quirky towns influenced by a unique mix of German and Spanish cultures.
I'm here with Kevin Fink, James Beard-nominated chef, who has been making waves in the Austin food scene. Kevin is most recognized for redefining the dining experience and his innovative approach to local ingredients. So you've cooked all over the world, you transplanted into Austin, and you've opened several successful restaurants. What brought you to Central Texas?
I mean, I think this place is really special. For me, I wanted to go to a place that was inspiring in its land and what it produced and be a part of it.
What can you tell me about the Hill Country Barbecue?
Hill Country Barbecue is steeped in tradition. It is probably the most classic Texas barbecue. Really salt and black pepper forward and very, very beef heavy.
Any notes about the places that we're gonna go?
I tried to pick a couple places that were doing things that were new. One that has been around since the 90s and is just incredibly delicious and super fun. But all of which had different takes on how to utilize kind of barbecue and beef.
Well, I feel like I've been to the classics out here, like Black, Salt Lick, Cooper's, but I'm really looking forward to these new places. I'm very excited.
You should be.
Should we go?
Let's do it.
Let's check it out.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Brunch is one of my favorite hobbies. So for our first stop, we headed to The Switch. This new joint is located in Dripping Springs, the gateway to the Texas Hill Country.
Oh, we're not going that way.
This is the entrance.
This way. I can't wait for you to see this.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing, brother?
Marco, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot.
This is Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey, Marco. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't this incredible?
This is amazing.
Yes, ma'am. 4,000-gallon offset smokers made here locally. We can fit about 112 briskets across all 4 of them. Definitely one of the better pit rooms in Texas, much less the nation.
That's incredible. Whoa. Chris, man, how are you?
How's it going, Kevin?
Good to see you. This is Kelsey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
One of my favorite things about this smoke room is this sausage smoker that you helped design, right?
Yes, we helped design it, and Sonny Moberg helped bring it to life for us.
How much time do you guys spend in the smoke room?
We're here 6 days a week and only shut down Sunday evening to clean out the pits.
It's a lot of time.
It's
a lot of
time. Where are these beautiful briskets headed to?
These 2 are headed off to our brunch service.
Which is exactly why we're here. So barbecue and brunch, obviously not something you see very often, so I'm excited to show you.
Very excited. So I know you guys said you spend a lot of time in the smoke room, but do you ever get to make your way to the kitchen and experiment a little bit?
We get over there as much as we can.
Yeah.
Is today one of those days where you guys got to go over there and make something fun?
Maybe a secret menu item?
We might be able to get something in the works for you.
You knew where I was going with that, huh? All right, well, we'll go grab a seat. We'll see you all soon.
All right, see you soon.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Very excited about
I'm
this.
really hungry, too.
I don't know if I've told you this, but my 2 favorite things, barbecue, of course, and then brunch.
Oh, man. The brunch team is huge.
Yeah.
And I think in Texas, it's a really big deal.
Yeah.
And obviously, barbecue is a huge deal. It's part of our lifeblood. So combining the 2 seems so natural.
I can tell this is going to be good because look at this place.
Everything here is so thoughtful, too.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you.
My pleasure. So Catherine is one of the owners. Kelsey?
Oh,
Hi, Kelsey Catherine. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by.
I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah, I just popped in and whipped this up real quick. No, not really.
Look at all this. It's incredible.
Yeah, are you hungry?
Yeah, what do you
Welcome.
have? What is this?
Yes, so this is our Texas barbecue meets your traditional Sunday brunch. Something a little bit different we do out here.
Yeah.
So we got our eggs Benedict. So we do a buttermilk biscuit that we make in-house, top it with brisket, and then a poached egg. And then we have our brisket hash over here. Has 2 sunny side eggs, and then a little bit of horseradish cream sauce and a pepper relish that we make in-house.
Yeah.
And then we have our in-house all beef sausage that we make as well.
How did the switch get started?
So the switch all came about because we really wanted to create a destination where you could come and hang out in the Texas Hill Country and have all the great craft-style barbecue that we're known for in Austin. So a little bit of an elevated experience. We've got a little bit of a twist on the menu with some different menu items as well. In addition, we do a Sunday brunch and put a little bit of a Texas barbecue spin on it.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
What in the world is this?
Yes, what have you made?
This here's our double smoked beef belly with stone ground grits and fried okra.
Wow.
I have had pork belly before, but I've never even heard of beef belly. How did you prepare this? How did you come up with this?
Beef's just the popular choice down here in Texas, so it's accessible through a few local farms, and we have double smoked it to help break it down and seared off the end to give it a little crunchy texture.
What is the process of double smoking for this for you?
So this went on for a 8-hour cold smoke, running about 125 to 150 degrees. It cools overnight, and then we will cut it in the wheel shape that we have tied it, and we cook it for another hour just hot.
What kind of wood do you cook with here?
We use mainly post oak, but we also use some pecan for the sausages.
Is that for the color or is that for the temperature?
It helps with the color a lot at the end, and it adds a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely taste this. What does Central Texas barbecue mean to you two?
Central Texas barbecue is more beef focused and by offset fires, just all wood fueled and just keeping it slow and steady and not pushing on it.
For me, on this side of the pit, it's really about the community of Texas barbecue. There's nothing like it. It's such a passionate community, the traditions that are passed on. It's just so fun to celebrate this type of cuisine.
Very cool. Really appreciate y'all taking the time to sit down and talk to us and then showing us your amazing smoke room. I will definitely be back here really soon. Thank you so much. It was
Thank
so
you.
nice
So
meeting
great
you
meeting
guys.
you.
I really
Thanks, Kevin. Good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thank you.
Chris, always a pleasure. Good to meet you.
Can we talk about this? My brunch game has changed forever.
Brunch in Hill Country is totally different, right?
So good.
After the switch, we headed deeper into the Hill Country for a classic Central Texas activity, floating the river. Kevin and I meandered down the Comal, enjoying this classic summer pastime. Each year when the weather warms up, Hill Country rivers become the place to cool off and hang out.
The water's so nice.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, but what's that?
In the far distance
Are
over
we
there?
going up off of that?
Yeah.
After changing back into some dry clothes, we made our way through the scenic back roads to Blackboard BBQ in Sisterdale. This new spot is tucked into the heart of the Hill Country and offers a picturesque atmosphere that pairs well with terrific barbecue.
Hi guys, welcome to Blackboard.
Hey, Joe. How are you? Good to see you. Let me introduce you to Kelsey.
Hi Kelsey, nice to meet you. I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
So we're bringing on a tour of Texas Hill Country barbecue, so of course we had to stop here, and we need to have the brisket. Do you still have burnt ends?
Actually, I do.
Okay, good. So brisket, burnt ends.
Okay, so we have the classics. What else are we thinking?
I know you have a culinary degree. You always steer me in the right direction. Do you have anything that you're working on? Any inspiration?
Actually, I do. I totally do. We've been working on a little something, so I'm gonna take that out to you guys.
Perfect.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
All right, y'all have a seat outside. I'll be right out.
Cool, thanks, Joe. So you mentioned that Joe has a culinary background?
Yeah, and her partner, Jake, who's a pitmaster here, also does too.
Okay.
So it's pretty interesting to work with or see pitmasters who are also chefs and kind of think of things in that way as well.
That'll make a very interesting secret menu item.
I I have a feeling they have a lot of secret menu items, which I kind of like. It allows us to just be surprised.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Jake, how are you?
Doing great. How y'all doing?
Doing much better now. Hi, I'm Kelsey.
Kelsey, I'm Jake. Nice to see
Good to
you.
see you.
Kevin, it's a pleasure.
What do we have?
We've got some lovely burnt ends. Just
Yes.
One of my
classic,
favorites.
old school, lovely beef brisket. 14 hours later off the smoker. Some of our Asians know how to cut through the richness of the meat, right? So it's more balanced like that. And then this guy over here is definitely a rock star, something we come up with. It's sort of a spin on cream corn.
Wow.
And then I brought some creaminess and richness to it to kind of enhance it. And then splashed some sea salt to finish. And man, I think it's just on point.
I love those burnt ends. What is
they're
the process
just-
like with these?
I just smoked the brisket overnight, right?
Yeah.
I finish very hot on the smoker,
Yeah.
so I trim very little. I like to render instead of trim. Trimming makes no sense. You're just throwing all that flavor and moisture away because the fat is where the flavor's at.
And this is a thing you don't see at so many places because it is a specific process and it's something that a lot of people don't realize is part of that whole brisket.
Absolutely. This is very select. There's only X amount, so
Yeah.
it makes it sort of like this cult thing. You know, people come a-running at noon when we open the gate because they know those ends are the first thing to go, you know?
Oh, we asked about it when we got here.
That's
We wanted
right.
to make sure.
Yeah. Typically the first words on anybody that knows barbecue's mouth. Y'all still got some burnt ends?
Those burnt ends.
Got those burnt ends?
So you guys are you sourcing your own oak?
So we're actually taking wood off the property now. I've been felling timber off the property up back, and we just run live oak. I drop the trees, chunk them up. Very much hands-on through the entire process for us, and we're definitely the epitome of a mom and pop's joint.
Only something in the hill country too. You can't obviously go out and fell your own timber in a big city or something
Exactly.
like that.
And to that point, as far as only in the hill country and only here too, as far as the brisket and the process, that smoker is almost as old as I am. So, you know, she really does all the work, and there's a uniqueness to this brisket because that is like your mama's best cast iron skillet inside there, you know.
What drew you to this area?
It's really about the people. I mean, as far as that goes, we just love the people here in the hill country, and of course the beef. I mean, you know, Texas raised beef is some of the greatest beef going in the world, and I've eaten it all. Hey, Miss Joe.
Hey.
Yes.
What do we have here?
That is gorgeous. What do we have?
This is a brisket slider. So we've fresh baked focaccia right out of the oven, you know, some sprouts, some of our lovely smoked 14-hour brisket, and set some chimichurri over the top of that, right?
Yeah.
And then we finish it off with a couple of blistered chichitos over the top, which they're just a lovely pepper, and I think it plays well with everything we've got going here.
Such an intimate area. Are you getting a lot of tourists? Is it, you know, the same regulars?
We get people from everywhere, but you know, our base of people, the regular people that we see all the time, the people I hug often, are the people who are from this community.
I mean, you're a huge part of keeping this community together and growing and finding a place for everyone to be together.
You know, here in the Sisterdale community, we do this ground brisket burger we grind in-house every Thursday, and it's our off-menu running Thursday special, right?
Cool.
Yeah, half pounder, better burger. Smoky barbecue remoulade, you know, pickles, twice cheese, red onion jam sitting on brioche. And each one of those that sails, we take $1 off the top and donate it to the Sisterdale Volunteer Fire Department. That's just how we build, you know, community, right? And, you know, speaking of the barbecue community at large, Texas Monthly just released their sort of midterms, and there was a top 25 list, and we were honored to be a part of that and on that list. Thank you. Thank you. Very humbling. And the reason I bring it up is because we decided to throw a pit party here at our joint. And it's actually going down tomorrow. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if you guys were still in the area and you swung back by, and we're doing paella, we're doing the burger.
Okay, if you have the burger.
If you have the burger,
Oh,
I'm in.
yeah. All right. I think they're in. We'll pencil them in. What do you think, Joe? Sound good? Yeah. We'd love to have you.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the time to sit down and talk to us. I love your story. I love that you guys are giving back to the community and really keeping the barbecue culture alive here in the Hill Country.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna finish this. There's a lot of food though. You guys are more than welcome to
All
get
right.
down on
Please
your
sit
own.
with us and enjoy.
We'll do it. And thank you both very much for taking some time and catching up with us. It was a nice visit.
Absolutely.
Our pleasure.
All right, here we go.
We spent the next morning taking in the small town charm of Fredericksburg. This quaint destination is known for its German flair, but is also smack dab in the middle of Texas wine country. This area is home to more than 50 wineries, making it the second largest wine producing region in the U.S. William Chris Vineyards is just a few miles outside of town, so we made our way there for a tour and tasting.
Great tour too.
Yeah, he was incredibly informative. So this is our Mourvèdre, which I absolutely love, and I think it grows really well in Texas. A lot of times you look for Rhone varietals to grow here because it's a little bit more similar to that climate, and I think also it does well with higher alcohol, and therefore juicy, big meats like barbecue.
Should we take a bottle to go?
I think we should. I think we need it. Oh boy.
What is this?
What'd you bring us?
Sparkling rosé for y'all.
And a sword.
And a sword, just in case you wanted to savor it, guys.
You know that's the only way to do it.
The only way to do it. Y'all enjoy yourselves, guys.
Thank you very much.
I'm not using that, do you?
Have you ever done this before? Oh, okay. This is a lot of fun. So,
Okay.
grab the bottle, the sword,
I'm standing way back.
way back, and then you're just going to hit it on the edge, and the pressure is actually going to release it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
For our last stop, we headed to Kerrville to meet champion pitmaster Buzzy Hughes. Back in the 90s, Buzzy established this no-frills joint where he mastered the craft of Central Texas barbecue.
Buzzy,
Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man?
how you been? Good to see you.
Been a while. You doing okay?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. I'm doing excellent.
Fantastic. Let me introduce you to Kelsey. Kelsey, the legendary Buzzy Hughes.
Buzzy Hughes, my pleasure, Kelsey.
Very nice to meet you.
So what are you guys up to?
We're traveling around the hill country, just tasting a bunch of my personal favorite barbecue joints. And
Okay.
of course, we had to come to your spot.
Well, great.
I mean, look at this brisket. That's 100%
Yes, sir.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's just incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
So can I get you guys something to eat?
I mean, we're in your joint, so I'm never going to really tell you what to feed us.
Well, we'll fix you up with something, my friend.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You got it.
And then I know that Kelsey's got a really fun special request.
Yes.
Okay.
So like he said, we're traveling around the hill country, and I know that you've got a lot of the awesome classics, but I was wondering, as maybe like a secret menu item, you might be able to put a spin on one of them?
I think we can come up with something. I'll just go back in the kitchen and see what we can conjure up something really special for you.
I knew he was going to say yes. I never have.
Well, y'all have a seat, and I'll get to you here shortly.
Cool.
Good seeing you. Pleasure meeting you.
Buzzy's a well-known pitmaster in this area. Yeah, he's won a lot of awards, culinary competitions, even pitmaster competitions.
I think at one point I might have seen him on the Texas Monthly Top 50 list. Is that right?
Yeah, he was on the original list.
The original?
The original in the 90s.
Wow. So he's been doing this a long time.
Yeah, you can taste it. I mean, you feel the classic in this place, too.
I'm wondering what he's going to put together for the secret menu item.
I'm sure he's going to dream up something fun.
Whoa.
You bet.
What's this?
That looks awesome. Take a seat. Let's chat.
I sure will.
Buzzy, what'd you put together for us?
Okay, what I made for you guys here is a brisket stuffed baked potato
Look at that.
with coleslaw and beans. Well, there's you a couple of slices of that brisket we've been cutting on all morning long, so you get a chance to try it out now.
And what in the world is this? This is a secret menu item, right?
Yes, it is.
I like
We
it.
have a jalapeno stuffed with Gouda cheese, smoked Gouda cheese, wrapped in a prime rib steak that was tenderized. And then we made a little spicier sauce than the usual. Mm-hmm. It just kind of enhances the steak.
Mm-hmm. This is phenomenal. Tell me about the smoking process for this brisket.
The brisket, we put them on in the evenings about between 5 and 6. I rub them down with my own rub that we make here. and we put them on the pit and let them cook all night long. And we get here in the mornings about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll start pulling the dunner ones off, and then we'll add some more wood, and we'll cook them at about 225, 250. You know, it'll have a peak time, and we use strictly all wood. There's no gas fired or anything. It's just a stick burner with a lot of oak wood.
Yeah.
Do you find that Buzzy's Barbecue is a destination for hill country travel?
Yes, ma'am. You know, they kind of come in here from the East Coast to the West Coast. I mean, you never know who's going to stop in here. I have a few celebrities that's come through, and you know, they stop in, eat some barbecue, and hit the trail, you know?
Yeah.
So you've been open for almost 30 years, which is
20,
incredible.
Yeah, it's 26.
What got you into barbecue?
Actually, you know, just growing up and living in the country and on the river and stuff, you know, it was just kind of a thing we did every weekend. You know, it's just been a kind of ongoing tradition thing, you know? Well, it's just turned into a job that I love very much now.
You find a job that you love, you never work a day in your life, right?
That's it. I mean, you know, and it's a lot of fun. And, you know, we're family oriented here. My son works with me, and
your daughter works with you, your wife works with you.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law. And my wife comes down here. She's actually the boss and the bookkeeper. A lot of fun.
I'm gonna share with you this thing that we brought. This is William Chris Movedra. We had it and totally loved it. And I think it's gonna go even better with hearing some of your good stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
This is incredible.
Oh, man,
This
that's
goes
fabulous.
great with your
I
brisket.
guess I'm gonna have to go home and cook a steak tonight and go round some of that up and take it easy this afternoon. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Buzzy, thank you.
Kevin, we'll see you on the Dusty Trail, brother. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Don't forget the wine.
No.
So what do you think of the Texas Hill Country?
One of the better barbecue regions I've been to. Absolutely. No questions.
The original.
Exploring the hill country with you has been such an experience. We've had some really fantastic barbecue.
Oh my
throughout
God,
the region.
incredible.
And then found some really cool, interesting secret menu items on this one. We had the double smoked beef belly at the Switch.
We had those focaccia sliders with brisket and chimichurri at Blackboard.
Yes, and then the ribeye jalapeno poppers at Buzzy's Barbecue.
And now we're back at Blackboard for a party with some of the best pitmasters in Texas.
Should we go?
Let's do it.
I'm so glad you guys circled back out and made it. Here is that ground brisket burger. It's a special off the menu deal. We just do it Thursday nights only. But by golly, we made an exception for all y'all. That is a lot of burger, girl. That's a big bite. That's a big bite.
This is so good.
Hey, y'all, I just wanted to say thank you for y'all coming out here today. We got some of the best pitmasters in Texas. Let's face it, in the universe. And so we're just honored to be part of the community. Here's to y'all. We sure appreciate everything you do every day.
I'm here with Larry Delgado, chef and restaurateur.
You'll find traditionalists as well as nouveau pitmasters. Kelsey, I promised you authenticity, tradition, and culture. You're gonna find it all here.
We start off with the prime product, best beef you can buy. Throw stuff in the smoker and out comes magic, you know?
And what is this?
So it's the cow eye.